Hey guys, it's Schneider here, and this is going to be my updated player-owned house tour video because a big update came out today where they added two new rooms, which is the Superior Garden and the Achievement Gallery, and they also added the edit tool so you can see all the rooms at once, move them around and stuff. So I'm going to hop into the house. Let's see if we can do this in one take. It would be really good. The house does take a little bit to load because I have multiple levels to my house, but I like how it looks, so I'm okay to spend the extra time waiting. So jumping right into it, when you first get in, you can see the Superior Garden to the north, and obviously the enter portal here with the new tip jar to the east. So I'm going to go over here first, and once you go to the east, there's tip jar and then the altar for if I ever host an altar or if I'm trading prayer, and then a glory here for an easy teleport. Over here to the south, still have the marble portals that I had before with different teleports, and then I moved the dungeon entrance to the west, just because I think it looks nice here, and it's a nice transition into the throne room. Also have more portals to the south, and we'll go to the dungeon later. I'll show that off. But to the north, the brand new room, well, I guess outside area, is the Superior Garden. So it has the Spiritual Fairy Tree, which is a fairy ring and a spiritual tree, and then the ornate rejuvenation pool, which you guys probably know what that does. Pretty much heals everything, any ailment you could have. I went for the otherworldly theme just because it looks nice and it reminds me of fairy rings. Put a little Calphite Queen bush over there. And I went for the gnome benches and the redwood fences. I like it more than the obsidian and the obsidian benches, which cost way too much. Even though that would be maxing out my player-owned house. I think this looks a lot nicer for a garden. And then the other new room, which is a very nice room, is the achievement gallery. So it has the altar of the occult, which is probably the most important feature. You can change to any spellbook whenever you want. It has the ornate jewelry box, so I put it here. So if you have to heal all your stats and stuff, you can just run over here and press 2, and it'll teleport you to Castle Ward. So that's pretty convenient. And then the adventures log, which shows all your boss kills, slayer log, and stuff. So I'll scroll through those really quickly. If you want to take a look, you can see them real quick. Boss log, the champion log, which I think, only the imp champion for now, but I will be going for all the imp scrolls eventually. And then, what is this? This is, the duel arena and last man standing stuff, so that's pretty cool. And then over here you have the display case. Whoops. The Abyssal Sire was the jar I had, and then I just put a construction cape on the cape rack. So this room is really nicely done. Mod West did an awesome job on these different models that he made. Over here, the, what do you call this area? The workplace? What's the room called? That doesn't really matter. You guys know what's in here. It's pretty much just an armor stand and a paint brush. And then, if we go back over here, to the east is my Menigari, if that's pronounced correctly. Probably not. It's the pet area. You guys know what this place is. I have currently 10 boss pets. You can see them right here. And then directly to the east is the lasagna making station, and directly to the north is the dining room for when I have guests over all the time, obviously. And you need to have the cake you had for the elite diary, but I didn't want to get rid of it. And you obviously need separation between the slimy peasant that lives over here. He's got his crappy little teak bed. So I decided to put that over here. And then directly to the west is the guest parlor, so if people are over, you can chill by a nice roaring fire. And then over here, which is also directly north of the Superior Garden, is my observatory. I need to make tabs, I'm never going to make tabs, but if someone needs to make tabs, it looks nice. This thing's really cool. And over here is just a quest hall that then goes upstairs, and this is the private quarters area. So over here I have a costume room, which I have yet to fill all these up, and I probably never will, but it's still mech slots, so it's pretty cool. And then down here, private parlor for my own. Thinking about life, staring into the fire. I don't know. Over here, bedroom. Footed wardrobe, dresser. Pretty cool. I mentioned this in my last tour video, but this can be used as the Philidor, what's his name? person that cuts your hair. You can change your hair there, which is pretty cool. And then over here, you can also change your clothes, which the lady does in Varrock. All right, so let's go to the dungeon, which is the last part, which I think is one of the cooler parts. Run over here. So I think this layout I like a lot better than my old one. It's a lot more efficient, I guess, for me at least. I mean, I'm sure you could tweak it a little bit, but I'm pretty much just going to be using that pool and the teleport over there. But for other people, if I'm hosting an altar and other teleports, you know, it's nice to have. So the throne room over here, the crystal thrones. You've seen these before. You can go for the demonic thrones. I like these better. And then go downstairs. We have the trap, and directly to the east is just where you go back up. Baby red dragons, trolls down here and stuff. And if you go to the west, you got the combat ring, an altar to restore your prayer if people are like fighting and stuff, and then a games room for some fun times. And then the final thing is if you go directly north of the trap, if you go down this corridor, when it's activated, there's a bunch of traps here, so it's hard to get up here. And then at the very end, I have a steel dragon, good old buddy. You can charge DFSs if you ever need to do that, and also there's a magic chest here, so if you want to do an event, you can put some coins in there, and people can try and run through the corridor to try to get to it. So, yep, that's pretty much it. I really like my player-owned house. It is one of my favorite pieces of content in Old School, and this is probably one of my favorite updates of all time is these new rooms, and I can show you, I'll show you when I get right here, the edit feature. So if you go to your house tab, in the settings, and then you go to viewer. Actually, let me go to building mode. You gotta go to building mode first. Go to here. Viewer. You can actually see every single room and what is inside of it, which is really awesome. Mod Ash did an awesome job on this. So this is the ground floor, the dungeon. You can see that too, and the upstairs. Very cool. Kind of looks like Tetris blocks. And you can also move these around and rotate them without having to delete them. So that's really awesome. So yeah, guys, that's going to wrap up my tour video. Did it the first time in one take. Pretty awesome. Thumbs up if you really liked it. And I will see you guys in the next video.